Have you ever...
Hello everyone, we're here. We are on, yes, the opponent's turn 1. The opponent. Let's turn the jerseys on, they're both in red. Really. BRUTALMATT versus Striking13. It's an interesting one. BRUTALMATT, if he wins this one, he gets to pop to second place. But as far as div assignments goes, it could be anything. Who knows? Striking in the first group, other one in the first group, BRUTALMATT in the first group. Who knows? Rah, Newt, welcome. Okay, let me just make sure everything's here. Everything is here. Oh god, I'm getting stuck at the side of the page. Apologies, everyone. Good luck, everything not dwarf. Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Alright. I think we need a beginning spin that wheel though. Definitely. Mr. Buzz! Yeah. So what I keep, if you haven't seen me stream a striking game before, what I keep saying about striking is dwarves are a pain in the butt. Like when they're just, you know, normally around. But striking's a really good coach with dwarves, which sucks balls. So it's probably the second best coach in BigO at the moment. You kind of want striking to win here. Why do you want striking to win against BRUTALMATT, the nonna? Scandalous. Put striking towards the top and away from Newt. Oh, I see. Well, Newt, I'm pretty sure, let me just double check, but I'm pretty sure you're safe. Pretty sure you're safe from the striking already. Because, I don't think this is spoilers. This is Swish, the rounds get rolled Swiss-ish. Which means for us, since we're really small, is essentially we cut the divs in half. So top 8, bottom 8 get swished in together to make sure there's no repeats for the next group. And since you are number 9, you actually, since you were number 9, yeah, if striking wins here, then it will put him 2-0-1, which will put him out of your group. There you go. So yes, you do want striking to win. I don't. I want the dwarves to be in the bottom. I would rather face BRUTALMATT. I don't want dwarves against my guys. Got strength, but not that much. And I'm also down 2 Saurus. No. Oh, early injury. It's just, oh, it's a blitzer, but it's a rookie blitzer. Yeah, so I think that's an easy take. Keep on the move is being held out. But it's not like they've only gone down 1 player, but it's already not looking great for the humans. The dwarves are kind of dominating right now. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. All right. So it's interesting here. It's going to be hard for, like, Matt to go on the attack here. He's kind of just trying to disengage as much as possible, and it's not working. Having to spend a reroll to put this out, but I don't know. If he popped that like in there or there would have been a route out for this one to dodge and disengage. But I guess we're standing up. You know, 3+ disengages aren't super likely to happen, but, you know. Okay. I want to know which ones the blitzes and everything are as well. Okay, got the Troll Slayer down. Interesting sidestep on a Troll Slayer is usually you just take stand firm, right? I wonder if that was a I wonder if sidestep was a random agility skill. Guess I could check, couldn't I? Oof. Alright. Striking. Troll Slayers. 95. Down's really good. Okay, so I don't think it was random. 95, 115. No, that was a chosen sidestep instead of a stand firm. I do wonder, like, the reasoning behind it. Like, actually curious, not like sarcastically. I wonder why. But I actually want to know. Striking doesn't take things without reason. Does give more maneuverability than just a stand firm, for sure. Oh boy. Stand firm loses to Juggernaut, yes, but sidestep loses to grab. So they both have counters. And there's a lot of grab in Fresh. No, this isn't Fresh. Never mind, this is Premier. Is there any grab in Premier? No. I don't think so. I think Yes, so grab can't be used on blitzes to move stuff around, but it still negates sidestep when you blitz. I was considering taking grab on my killer instead of pro for that reason, like make him be an all-purpose, everything always moves with jugs and grab. But pro is really good to get things knocked down for sure. This is a real pickle. Striking has just engaged and he's making BRUTALMATT basically play the dwarf game. Stand firm 2 to always beat the counter surf. Yeah, because you'd have to have both, but it seems like heavy investment. It is heavy investment to get both stand firm and sidestep. I'd say it's more just for mobility and the fact that like stand firm's probably going to be on those guard pieces, so was thinking like skill diversity maybe. Yeah, so we're just tapping edges, getting as many blocks in as possible. Got 2 die here with Mighty Blow, which is nice. Go, we can pro one of those. Pro doesn't work. It's unfortunate. And we still... No, we've done the blitz. There we go. Following up. I guess, yeah, there's no guard on this side, so following up's kind of fine. You still can just like, kind of move a piece into here and go bam bam. Because these aren't staying stood up, even if they do get stood up with all of this guard mighty blow and block. Yep. I mean, there's one thing about BrutalMatt. BrutalMatt likes a bash. I think even when he was playing elves in Blood Bowl 2, he was bash elves. And I think he was like... Was he bash high pros? I don't remember. He wasn't one of the bashy elves. Maybe he was high elves. I'm not sure. We'll have a look. Let's have a look. BrutalMatt in Blood Bowl 2. BrutalMatt. Okay. High elves. There you go. A bit more bashy. Best stat line elf. Alright, Dwarves just doing dwarf things. Let's go. Committing a scrum when outguarded. Yeah. Like, I think in part he was forced into it, but there have been situations where he's had choices to disengage players. Like, he's engaged up here in a scrum, and yeah, he's definitely not specifically been pulling away from it, you know? Like, he's just been going, alright, get this block, still standing in. Whereas I think I would have taken some 3+ dodges to get out. Try and put up like a sort of screen. That's the thing. Striking's just going to slowly re-engage you again, and then you're doing 3+s again. And at some point, Matt's going to run out of rerolls or 3+ on the first like dodge out, and it's going to end up a scrum again. So maybe he's just going, this is inevitable, let's see what we can do. Like, because there's no dirty player or anything on this team either. It's sort of just like, let's see if we can survive the Dwarves half. But then again, he's not really doing survive, he's just getting in there. Which I like, I guess. It makes it interesting. And, you know, kind of sad seeing just like a Agi 3+ team fail a bunch of dodges and try and put up a screen and then do that over and over again. Alright, we do have a 3+ out here to tackle Mighty Blow a runner, which I kind of like. I know it's off tackle, but that's the most fragile piece on the team. And it puts you in front of this. So, like, you base and you blitz. Yeah. Okay. You don't pro this. I think you just... Yep. Use the reroll. Perfect. Pro doesn't work, so he's got to decide whether he wants to... Take the pro. And you can't reroll it because pros are... Yeah. Got it. Gotta remember that's how it works for my pro guy. You can't reroll. Use a reroll on the same thing, even if it's a pro reroll. That's unfortunate. He didn't get him, but he made the right choice with pro and everything. Just scrumming more up here. I do really think he needs to disengage. Like, the one thing Matt's not doing is using his movement as an advantage. He's just getting in there and punching. Which, like, armor 10 is going to win this punching war every single time, especially with all this extra block. God. We got a freebie. Oh, it's a stomp. One assist stomp. Doesn't quite do it. 8. He needed one more. 2. Alright. Oof. 3 dice. That's, you don't like to see that. Striking might be... No. I was going to say Striking might be in a little bit of trouble here because he's got this on his own, these here, but he's got that. You can put this down, and he's got this as well. Okay. Alright. Cool. So that frees up. Okay, just a stun. Frees up this to go and do some fun stuff in here. He can move here and block one of these guys if he wants to as well. This one. He's blocking the blodge piece. Thought that was interesting, putting it on the ball carrier like that. That's why I was thinking that one. Or at least, like, if you're blocking it, having the guard piece here, you know. Okay, so he's blocking with the ball carrier. Doesn't get the knockdown, though. Has another block here. Doesn't get the... Oh, does with tackle. There we are. Took 6 dice to do it. We got there. A problem here is if he hits this and it's a push, it pushes it towards the ball carrier. Which is no bueno. So he might choose not to take this. Thinking about it. Oh, he takes it. That's a push. Yep, re-rolls it. Gets it. Now, that still has 2 guard on it. Plus, Dwarf Plane kicked in for a moment. Yeah. Oh boy. Like, this can't blitz that. It's got -2 just from the guard. And it's not standing up anyway. How's a ball carrier meant to fight the big guy if he's not next to him? Yeah. I mean, dwarfs. Dwarf, dwarf, dwarf. But also, this is why I like guard first on big guys instead of block. If that stood up, then you go to 2 die on the ball just with the dodge here. Guard's real good. And also guard works without activating the piece as long as he's not on the ground like this. Kind of strapped for things to do now, it looks like. Like, there is a 1 die on the ball if he wants, and, like, there is recovery. So I think you gotta take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, and then this can come out. Hell, like, even if you want to do an extra 3+, risk an extra 3+, you can, once you see where this is and if it's recoverable, you can 3+ that up there to get it out of range. Yeah. Yep. I think that's the play. Oh, here we go. Interesting that he pulled him out first. Do we re-roll this? I don't think so. Too many rolls to do to make this work. Like, I don't know if he'll get another shot that good this game, but too many dice to make it work. So, that's nice. That's all you need standing on the ball to make it a pain in the butt to get that guy off. I was worried he was going to stick him here. Or, like, yeah, somewhere that'll help a chain push. So technically, he only really has to fill, like, these two spaces, and then he can come in and blitz this and chain push his fellow off. So it's not super hard to get out. Like, yeah, guard piece standing next to it. Another piece standing here. Bonk. Bye. We've got the follow-up block with him. Thinking about it, though. There you go. Not the guard piece. So he's going to need an extra... Oh, he's just... What's he doing? Take this. Yes. You know what I was saying about not the guard piece there. He doesn't need the guard piece there. Whoa, he's coming top down. Okay. Here we go. Done. And now he's got 4 dwarves. Not that he needs all 4 of them, because Matt... Oh, Matt can get to him. He's going to need to do something to stop both these from 3+ing. Okay, guard's going to make it harder. That's going to make it harder. And then this is like a 2-5. And still bad. There we go. And that most likely makes it striking's half. Not that it was really Matt's half at all. Having a bit of a rough time with the dwarves, engaging them full on. Alright. You gotta bring the ogre down. And can we... What else can we get down? Probably get 1 or 2 of these. Things the right way. You can maybe force the score to give you 2 turns. Humans can do, especially with this piece. I think goal here is force 2-turner. about it. Who thinks? So what do we do? One die splits there. Stand that up. So one die. God, I don't think there's anything but one dice here. So the best thing might be to literally just dodge off what you can, which is basically just these two. If this can get fairly close, that can get within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This can get within range. Alright, so he's running this back. Just in case. Also, I'm guessing this is his 2-turn insurance. He doesn't want that to be blitzed and fouled. Alright, standing. What does that mean? We're going to blitz that. Oh, there is a 2-die. Okay, cool. I don't think it does anything. Apart from give him a 2-die. Because if you want... You still have to dodge that off. It doesn't free up any others to dodge off any easier. So it's just a hit. I would prefer 3 players. Oh, he's just going to do more hits. Okay. Brutal map. Well, this is really easy to defend. To stall out now. He's got... Well, he's got these 2 free. This will be free. All of the pieces are over here, and like at least one of them's getting knocked down next turn. And yeah, I think striking's going to be fine here. Can you just take the push here, Omi? Oh, he's hitting with this. Okay. Dwarfs got a punch, apparently. Alright, so that's one less piece helping down here. KO is very nice for the Dwarves. Alright. Now what are we doing? You can only get these 2 down so far. And there's a bunch of free dudes. They can't technically hit. Like, this is the only one that can really hit your ball carrier. Apart from the ogre, who would have to do non-ogre things. Like, bring 1 down here, and then it's just this guy. Can't hit him if he's against the sideline. And you put an extra on the ogre, so the ogre can't go anywhere. No blitzing and then moving onto him, so you just, you bonk and bonk. Can't get you. Yeah. Don't know if I would have done it on there, though. It needs to be here, because now the troll can still blitz and go stand on stuff. Well, that makes it easier if you don't... Nope, I did that. Okay. Well, the play here for Matt now that this has been done is to blitz with the ogre. Hopefully get a POW. Go stand on this. And now because that didn't work, that's within blitzing range. Oh, striking buddy. That's a fuck up. Big fuck up. That's got tackle. Oh, tackle doesn't matter. It doesn't have block. Oh, we're doing a dodge. I mean, the ogre's agi 4. This is an ogre blitz. Like, ogre dodge blitz. 4+. Easy. Yeah. I mean, if he's doing that, Jesus. So many big mistakes. Like, he could have made this so fucking safe, and it's just, like, now it's a 4+2 die. And he doesn't even need, like, this doesn't have dodge or block, like, very likely to put it down. I guess there's a bonehead as well. Stop. Don't take that. Don't take unnecessary hits. I want the reroll for the ogre blitz. Yeah, there it is. And we, oh, like, you reroll it. No, no, no! Reroll it. What else are you saving the reroll for? Ah! Okay. I'm getting a little bit too attached. I would have rerolled that. That's my calm voice version of it. Guess he's one turn. Yeah, I guess. He does have the one turner, so I overreacted. It's fine. Dwarf won't dodge. Fun thing is he doesn't have anything like that can base. I can base with the go for it. That can base with 2 go for it. Rolling some 2s to blitz us off with the ball carrier, essentially. Actually, he can come in from this side and blitz it off that way. Yeah, no. Oh, no! And there's the punish, ladies and gentlemen. Love to see it. Now, we have a scoring threat. If he does knock this out, which, so what, 5, 4, 3, that's a 1 die. He can make it a 2 die. But, don't, bap, by just bringing that guy there. Never mind. Guess he's trying to kill another runner. Okay, so we can bring this guy here now. But if that didn't move, then the surf wouldn't be happening. Come on, Matt. There we go, buddy. Yeah, it definitely has to be upfield. Alright, cool. Let's see where this goes. Stomp, stomp, stomp. That's not great. Not undoable, but like the fact that the thrower's the one who's upfield makes it really, really quite hard. Because these are all 4+ passing pieces, and there's no handoff here. In range. Oh boy. He's saving it for the one turn we're about to see now. Nope. Oh, he's going for it. Alright. That's going to be a 6, right? Yeah. There we go. Not sure I would have used the reroll. Oh, no, of course. There's no one-turner. So, yeah, you use the reroll. What am I talking about? Derp, 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 derp. All right. That's huge for BRUTALMATT. Means he's in control of the game now. Pretty good position to win if he can get this past the Dwarves and up in the 8 turns. I mean, it's Dwarves as well. He doesn't even have to do it in 8 turns. If he only leaves the Dwarves like 2 turns, there's a pretty good chance you can stop him as well. So, I think we're feeling good for the Humies here, which is great for me specifically. Because if the Humans win, the Dwarves don't come into the top of Premier Division, and I don't have to face them. Next round. 3 rounds. And Newt does. Sorry, Newt. I don't want to take the Dwarves. You can have the Dwarves. They have too much tackle for me to run through with my cheating skink. Too much guard for me to punch with my Saurus. I could say you take Seb too, but that's not going to happen. Too much armor for Newt to kill. Yep. I mean, a gang foul with like half your team around a player feels really good, but it's also not super great for pitch position. Look at all that blood. Ugh. Ugh. And this is why substitutes are good, ladies and gentlemen. Matt has a full team after taking a dwarf beating last round. That's a long kick. That's fine. Like, dwarves aren't going to do anything about that. No catch and annoying scatter. See. Line blocks. All right. Interesting that he lined his guys up like that because they're all guard and he can't block those. Seems like a mistake. Pick up, so we're going to zoom out just for a little bit. Squint your eyes, old men and ladies and newts. Once again, BRUTALMATT likes to bash. So that's why he committed up there against everything. Alright. Pick up. Dwarves have a pretty good area to send some harassers down over here because the humans are so crumpled. Ah, there we go. Alright, we've spread out a little bit more. Like, that's still, you know... Oh, I was about to say that was a surf. Oh, was it? No, it wasn't a surf. He had to come at it at the wrong angle. Never mind. Because he was here, he can't slip into there. Oh, he can, because he can knock that down. Yes, so it was a surf. Triple Frenzy? How about Infinite Frenzy? Just like you keep going until it doesn't work anymore. Just like balance it with the dice getting worse by one step each time after the second frenzy. Balance in inverted commas. Why balance? Just have infinite frenzy, why not? Make it a star player worth fucking 40k with bomber. Okay. Be interesting to see where the dwarves put the blitz here. There we go. We're just taking out. Doing a 1-die blitz up here. Interesting. You had many other 2-die blitz opportunities. I mean, that's really only just ball and chain source. It technically already exists. All right. Pro doesn't work. Pro not doing anything. He's worked once this game. Okay. I wonder if that means he's going to post up here, which is going to be a bit iffy since this is a really strong defense he'll be running into. Especially since the blitz just sort of pushed it back into elf screen. Yeah. Gonna try punching stuff. Darker time. I don't think striking's dumb enough to fall for a ducker. He'll just post up, take a blitz every turn, keep his dwarvish elf screen in place, and, like, you know, enough sweepers far enough back. Probably won't even take the blitzes. Dwarfs can't really blitz and then reposition to take care of something that's movement 7 or 8. There's... yeah, there we go. 9. Yeah. So if anyone's listening here, someone duckers against you, just elf screen them. You don't even need to take blitz, just elf screen them across the screen. If they don't have Hypnogaze or a wizard, they're just wasting their own time. Stand in front of them until they decide to fucking do something. It's a really stupid strategy. The moment you break your elf scream is usually the moment that the elves who are duckering decide to make a run. So even a blitz every turn is like, if it breaks up your screen. Farming. Pass. Sticky. There we go. Nine SPP. And handoff is probably just going to drop that, right? Yeah. Do we have, like, one of these is a blitzer, right? Okay, that's the... no, this is a blitzer. No. Lyman? Blitzer. Okay, they're not in range. He's gonna have to start moving soon because striking can, like... it's using my forearm across the screen. You guys can't see that. Striking can sort of tilt his, like, rolling LOS further this way until he gets closer and closer in range. Not if that shit happens. Yeah. Move up, move up. Actually, he needs to take care of this, so have a guard piece you can bring over and start bonking this down. Ah, yeah, trap them in. Nice. Still doesn't give him a 2-die here. This assist just sort of crams that up a bit more. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh, that's just Dauntless. Who cares? I thought it was a GFI. No Dauntless again. Doesn't matter. And doesn't get the knockdown. I think you maybe keep him in the middle of this. You won't be able to block anything. I mean, that... no. Push him out, actually. Because this stands up and that removes all of that assist and he can actually block. There we go. That gives him the punch, and yeah. Where do you put this? Because this is... With all of this punching and faffing, now BRUTALMATT has pitch position over here. Like, blitz that. Now he's running towards the touchdown. And you're too slow to do anything but, like, try and engage the cage. That's just giving him a free block to remove it, and it's not, like, actually blocking the way. I think maybe that's even, you still blitz this out and run up here. Because, yeah, you can literally, if you want to farm another pass, you can do that, or you could just, like, hand off, go for a run, blitz that off, take some friends. If he really wants to, you can move that up and pick up and throw it. God damn it, pro, man. I may have just re-rolled that, because getting that out of the way, Ooh, nice. It's a rookie lineman, but, you know, Dwarfs. Shit. Well, yeah, I guess he wasn't running that far up anyway, because these pieces can't actually get that far. That does mean Striking is going to have an extra turn to reposition in front of this again. I don't know. I still would have liked these guys to blitz that thing out, have a bit of screen come up. Yeah, okay, he's going to do the throw again. Farm some more. That being said, I am very mindful that I specifically move a little bit too fast and get myself into trouble, so that may have been... Okay, so we're not passing. I do wonder why he's exposing the catcher to a blitz. Like, it might be pretty hard to freeze something to blitz it, but... That out of the way. That out of the way. Blitz. Yeah, it's fine. Just, yeah. Oh. No, it's gonna kill the piece. Oh boy, that makes it even easier. Yes, follow here. Oh wow, what was that? Holy shit! Hey! That's a big damn raid. How's it going, Runbad? How are your games, man? Hope they were good. We're watching, Dwarves do Dwarves things! Yes, roll that wheel! We got a rookie of the season last year, and the only rookie we've got this year. Good spins. No seal clubbing here, they'll wreck your shit. Scary, scary rookies. Yeah, so the humans won the first half. They prevented the Dwarfs from scoring. The Dwarves may have made a couple of humongous mistakes. Where they were pretty guaranteed to win it, to get the touchdown. Dwarves have put themselves a bit out of position here, because now we've got a ton of humans ready to go and run up the side. That's one free dwarf. That's not going to be enough to cover this rush. So he needs to free up another one. There we go. Dauntless success is going to help. And now we've got two. Gonna make it a little bit harder, but it depends where he puts them. So, hey everyone, this is Premier Division of REBBL. We are in week 3. This is the second last game of the first like kind of groupy stage. We're running these like group Swiss-ish sort of thing where coaches face coaches of similar record. This is essentially, I'm telling you this because this will determine whether Dwarves are going into the top half or the bottom half for the group assignments going forward. Ben Balbaggins, thank you for the follow, my dude. Welcome. We'll be seeing a lot of content coming up because the next group stage is going to be nuts. I think it's probably going to be the most exciting because we're going to have lots of winners going up against lots of winners. So, because the first 3 rounds were essentially a random spin, who got who. Now it's going to be scary. So, Premier Division up the top. If BRUTALMATT wins this, then BRUTALMATT will be slotted into second place just under me, which feels really weird to say because I'm never usually doing this well. Hey, XS. Matt. Well, it feels weird. I keep on saying Matt won the first half by preventing the Dwarfs from scoring, but really, Matt won the first half by striking. Striking to prevent himself from scoring, because he fucked up. Yep, humble bragging. I don't get to say it very often. Ugh, just number 1 right here. You know, not. I don't know if it's only been 3 games, so it's not really saying anything. All right, has to be careful where he puts this guy because there are Slayers. Ooh, no, you don't want that. Oh, buddy, no. Holy. There's no rerolls left. But I think it secures the score. So I don't hate it. That definitely helps. That helps a lot. Okay. So yeah, this is very likely put BRUTALMATT in second, and him into the top group and striking into top 8, striking into the bottom 8 for the next group assignments. Damn. It's been a really, really bashy game. BRUTALMATT has always been known to be a pretty bashy coach, even when he's been running elves. So immediately, first thing he did was engage the dwarves. Not that he had too much of a choice, but he definitely wasn't backing off when he possibly could have. And there'd been some funny moves, mostly like striking. Defense on turn 7 and 8 or 6, 7, 8 could have been much better, and he stepped fuck up after fuck up over and over again. I don't know, that sounds mean. He's coaching dwarves, fuck him. He's a good coach. He's a better coach than me. He can handle it. Alright. Well, we've got no sympathy for dwarf and orc coaches. Yeah, exactly. And sometimes, like, I feel like I'm saying mean things, but a lot of BigO coaches know what I'm about. They know I'm not serious. If they don't, they can go to hell. Yeah, I need to stop being a dummy now. Alright. What else is there to really talk about here? I don't know. If I was striking, I would foul the kick piece. Because I hate it. He's got to be careful. He does not want that to go. Yep. Okay, he needs to step out here so he's not in the way. Oh, he gets the pow. Actually, you step here, it blocks off more movement, I think. Not that Dwarves are fast enough to get around. And... oh! That's a bad one. That's an Apo. Oh, miss next. There we go. All of a sudden, no, I'm not going to curse myself by saying that. That's huge for the next coach that comes up against BRUTALMATT. The one-turner being out is huge. So good luck to them. I was about to say that would be cool if I got them, but also Matt's scary, so I'm not going to curse myself by trying to call I want this coach, because that's when they beat you within an inch of your life. But I do think, like, whoever gets in is definitely going to have an easier time not having to deal with that. Alright, so Striking's done a good job of putting pressure on here. The catcher being out means that he can't just run it in as well, which is really sad for Matt. One space away. Woof. What does he do here? He can only really, like, he can punch this off, but that's only giving him 2 pieces to go up and defend with. He needs at least 1 more space. So if he blocks this off, which is only a 1 die because you've got guard here, blocks this off, and has to put this down because it's got sidestep. He's got nothing else. Like, it's only these 4 pieces left to go. So what do you do? Blitz that. Hope it kind of frees this up, and then move these 2 up and dodge. Like, that's not going anywhere. That's just stuck. I think that might be the play. Like, yeah, blitz with this, and then go up, and then try and bring this around and stop at least this from doing stuff. Maybe even this standing on these 2 would have been better, because that's at least 1 more dwarf that's not getting somewhere. Alright. Cool, we're just going up and standing. So that means the blitz is coming elsewhere. Where the hell is the blitz going? Standing in front is interesting. Like, I guess protecting from, like, it's just going to push him that way. Dump off. Hercules. Good catch. I forgot Matt took dump off. Very good. Oh! Succeeded the 2 dodges. That is what I like to see. So, reason why I wanted this blitz down is sidestep would have been a pain in the butt to try and get off the ball carrier, and it gives him an extra block on the blitz. So, yeah. Which means that, like, he's coming at him with a blitzer here that doesn't have tackle. Doesn't matter, he doesn't have dodge. Yeah, and that's on a go for it, so it's most likely the blitz is going to be with the runner, which is naked. No, he's going to risk the go for it. Then we have the dump off, which... Here we go, he's taking it. And it works. Which means this is probably just going to be a 3+ to see if BrutalMatt wins, because we hit this and follow up. Goes down. SVP on opponent's turn stonks. Damn. There we go. And that's a, yeah, that's a 3+. Hell, if he doesn't base this, then he can actually go for a chain push, which I think is better than 3+ with the reroll. Chain, 2 die without a reroll. Without block. Whoa. My brain isn't working for Blood Bowl maths anymore. Do you take the chain push, naked chain push, on a block piece? Or do you just take a 3+ dodge? With an inbuilt. Never mind. Now it's definitely the 3+ dodge with the inbuilt. There we go. Whole game running on a 1 and 9. Oh boy. If a draw happens, I don't think it changes anything with the standings. But here's the thing. How fast are these guys? How fast are you? We're seeing whether he can stall. Not really. He would be 3+ dodging 2 GFI. It is giving the dwarves 3 turns to counter. But standing that up is weird either way, but it means he's definitely going to go for the score if he's standing that sucker up. What? It's got pro? Interesting. Hey, yeah? Okay. I mean, only, like, he would have had to take the dodge anyway if he got a both down. He had a pro reroll. If he got the knockdown, he would have been able to stall. Yeah, okay. That's legit. So I think you got to go for that, because 3 turns is just enough for dwarves to be able to eke it out if you have a real bad defense. But I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue, because as long as Matt doesn't full balls out engage the dwarves, it's going to be fine. If there's a deep kick, it's pretty much all over, which is why I was saying striking should have been fouling this, like, with impunity, because this stops the game from being a draw. Yeah. Kick piece still being on is really bad for dwarves. But I think we've only seen 1 foul this game, and it's from the humans. Wait, striking didn't foul at all, if I'm remembering correctly. Which is very strange for a dwarf team. They should be getting it in there. Alright, just big dwarf line. Doing a bunch of punch. And deep runners. I don't know if you can... With both the runners that deep, I guess he's giving him the best chance. He knows, like, kicks there, so it's going to be kicked deep. So he's giving himself the best chance to be able to pick it up and maybe hand off to the other runner on turn 2. But it's, like, it's not going to be a runner grabbing the ball. It's going to have to be a blitzer for the score. All right. That... not terrible. We got a pitch invasion, putting down one of the blitzers. And a negligible guy here. But this is really good. That's like pick up, handoff, move quick sort of stuff. Yep. Push him along the line of guard. Beautiful, gets him. Now he's got a ton of pieces to do bad things. Unfortunately, this... it's still fine, I guess. Here we go. Moving on up. Probably the blitz on this thing. Get a little nice corner here. Only bad downside of this is it really telegraphs the only side he can be running around, because the Dwarves can't really switch. So Matt can really prep for this. Because even if Matt leaves this side like basically open and just sort of elf screen commits to shutting this side down, the Dwarves aren't going to be able to pivot with it as enough people to get away from like humans transferring. Definitely hit this blitzer, because that's the scoring piece. Like, if you can, you probably foul it. Like, you could hit it across here, pop him in there, and then just line up your boys and stomp him real hard with your kick piece, because you're not going to need the kick piece anymore. Once that's gone, that's the last Agi 3 that's going to do anything with the ball off the board, because this is too far back to get into scoring position. So, yeah, I think you destroy this guy. He's just going to screen, though. I mean, it's not the worst thing to do, but still, kill this guy. Because what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they're moving 5, 7, so they need to be on that line. Yeah. So if you put this down, it's not happening, basically. Alright, well, Dwarf touchdown's still on. Works. I mean, that's just going to get hit straight down. I don't think that makes a problem at all. This is still, like, this being said, this is still hard for the Dwarves to do. It's just gone from impossible to... So you're saying there's a chance. Because he can also get this guy within scoring range over here. He gets through this, which that's the first one that needed to happen. Because if that wasn't standing on these guys, then that would have had to be, that would have been an extra line, and they wouldn't have been able to get through. Now they can blitz through this. Yeah, so one step back. No basing from the ogre, and I think that would have ended it. But here we go. We'll see. Striking blitzes this out and puts something into scoring position. It's only going to be able to be that one blitzer, so it's an easy shutdown for Matt. Just get rid of the blitzer on that turn as well. But you got to try it, right? Unless striking is just going, screw it. Let's farm some SPP by hitting some guys, which might be the case now. Like, that's a real long shot to draw the game. Oh, he's going to do it. Yeah, here we go. There you go, gets the knockdown. Beautiful. Need to follow up. You need to be on this line at each, so you need to take one more move at least. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Maybe? No? Oh, he's going for the go for it. I mean, you're going to get blitzed anyway. No stopping that. So I don't think you waste the extra go for it, because it doesn't really do anything. Never mind. Not punished. Ooh, there we go. Another death. That's 3 deaths this game. 1, 2, and this one got healed. Wow. Triple death game. Only 2 SPP. That's not terrible. Now, here's the thing. It's got one lying on the ground still, but where do you put this? I think wherever you put this, the scoring threat's going to get blitzed anyway, so you don't really you more really have to worry about this being base than blitz. And you just let that go. Bye. Here we go. Alright. So we've got a 2-die blitz on the scoring threat. And then it's game. Take it with Pro, obviously. Give him a free reroll. He had a scoring threat. He had a scoring threat. Then we could blitz this, but no, he doesn't. Yeah, he could have, but he didn't. Oh, could have got the runner into scoring position, 3 squares ahead. You mean this one? I mean, to be fair, he could have done a lot. I think striking lost this game due to bad positioning, unfortunately. And that's game, folks. Nothing doing now. Just like one block here and then probably running his like homie down the back so it doesn't get hurt. Ball carrier, double GFI could have been in range if it went through the muck in mid. Oh, if it went through the muck in middle. Yeah, okay. That would have been nice. It's movement 6, so it would have had to be on this here as well. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go for it. It may have been one space too far, but I'm guessing where he was standing. Unless you're talking about the other thrower. But, oh, yeah, ball carrier, so this guy. I mean, an extra never hurts. And once you've got the first scoring threat, you need to get a second out. So it probably would have been the smart move. But, yeah. Eerie. Oh, yeah, Matt. Holy shit, dude. Congratulations. That was a good win. Striking definitely beefed it with his, like, what was it? Turn 6, 7, 8, 7, 8 defense with that ball carrier down the end. Like, there were definitely really, really safer places he could put it. The ogre dodge out was fantastic. I'm glad you saw it and took it. Beautiful. Good stuff. But yeah, nervous moments indeed. Holy jeez. The yeah, ogre MVP. I'm glad the one turner stuck around for you, not for the rest of us, because disgusting. But I'm glad it stuck around for you. Let's go and have a look. Where are you? You're not in 1.3. That's me. We are... 1.3 is me. We are 1. No, that's fresh. Sweating on that Apo, I know. Yeah, a miss next game is sad, but preferable. Honestly. No, that's Stunty Div. Did I... Stunty Div isn't Premier. That's Lordy and Yasmir. No. My god, it's always... I always check every single one. Never get it. I always get it on the... bloody... Alright, cool. So we ain't validated yet. 1.1. There we go. So MVP on the catcher who's missed next game. MVP on a Troll Slayer, which is nice because that's the Rook. Having a look at the dice rolls here. Yeah, a little less of the downside of the dice for Russian rolls, the 2s and 3s. 36 2s for Thorin and company. Yikes. Looking at the block dice, they're pretty even. A lot more of these two than of the... a few more. 26, 26, but definitely the least amount of powers there. Alright, let's have a look. Armor value. Yeah, makes sense. Only succeeded 22% of the armor. They're dwarfs. They got armor value 10 gross. And yeah, pretty good armor for the humans, all considering as well. 29, so not that much difference. Catches, Dauntless, dedicated fans. Dodge is 82% for the humans. Nice, very, very good. That's usually a little bit lower. Pro was down. I know, it just would not work for you this game. Yeah, that was really annoying. Where is it? Yeah, 44%. I mean, I think it honestly, it like mixed it up. Big moment dump off. Yes, yeah, Hercules spotted the dump off before I did. I was wondering why you put the blitzer in front instead of using him to like semi-eye cage behind. But yeah, no, for sure. Dump off placement was very huge, especially since he had no tackle to follow up with as well. So if the like lockdown didn't work, you could just dodge off, or you could choose to dodge off with the inbuilt reroll as well. It was very, very good. Yeah, we're not going to look at the other broken statistics because they're bad. Let's see if match got validated. It did. Perfect. 13 SPP I don't think gets this catcher anything just yet. 6 on the Troll Slayer, though. 2 minds about dodge or blitz. Okay, so Hercules and Excess said that the blitz was good because if the knockdown happens, you could stall for another turn, and that denies the dwarves 3 turns, which is, you know, the minimum they probably need to score. So I think chat likes the blitz. Yeah. I didn't see the blitz. I thought the dodge was better, but I didn't consider that you may have been able to stall. So that was a good one. Yeah. No, I like it. I do, like, if you end up watching this back, I do get a little overzealous earlier going, what are people doing? But most of the time it's just like, oh, that's what he's doing. You did engage, like, I think a lot of people were talking about how much you engaged the dwarves in the scrum in the first half. But I was also like, striking really giving you much choice anyway. Like, if you disengage, it's a bunch of 3+s. You don't get to punch back, and then he just engages up again with all of his guard and makes it even harder. Like, you give him the choice of putting his guard exactly where you want it. So I think it's much of a muchness. And, like, we all know you're a bit more brawlier than the average coach as well. So I think you did a good job with all of the guard and stuff in there too. 3 deaths is a huge game as well. Like, even if one didn't stick. Oh boy. For sure. Yeah, Find It Bland's is standing and making the dodge. Yeah. Yeah, I think you did good. Like, I'm definitely run more on the cowardly side of coaches, but that's because my Saurus of, like, I lose a Saurus. It's a huge game. It's a huge multiplier for my opponent. Whereas you going out of lineman is not as bad. Especially since you're so much faster anyway. So I think, yeah, I think you did good. Especially finding the blocks you needed. It's hard with all of that guard around. So it doesn't look Striking has taken anything yet. We probably won't see coaches taking skills in these last ones because they don't know their next 3 matchups. It's going to happen soon. Probably, well, for Premier Division, maybe it'll be waiting for the last game. For Fresh Division, it could be coming up today. Who knows? You also have another 2 dice block in turn 2, you think? Should have made before the vanity pass and handoff. Oh, in the second half, turn 2? Ugh, I'm trying to remember back. I don't think I can remember. Yeah. But, like, team is looking good. Like, sucks that this is out for the next match, but it's going to really suck in your other 2 matchups. Like, that catch is amazing. You know, movement up, dump off, cannoneer, all of that stuff. Throw is fantastic to have on the team. Are you going to end up buying another catcher? Like, to supplement this? Because you've got a thrower. Really good thrower to do catchies things. So you're going to end up buying another catcher at some point. Oof. This Blitzer. Such a good Blitzer as well. 21 SPP. Does that get... Oh, we're up to absolutely another catcher. Amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing what you take on this coming up to the next round as well. God, Do you take on that, Jugs? Yeah, okay. That's a good call, I think. That essentially, like, this is the... With Jugs on board, this is exactly the same as my Saurus Killer without the dodge, though. But yeah. Not Pile Driver. Yeah. No. Or Thicksoil. Well, speaking of Pile Driver, we have Sir Sebstar here, two-time REBBL Super Bowl champion. His star blitzer, Grey King Cleats. Pile Driver, sneaky get dirty player. He took... Pile Driver was first skill. So, yeah. This team... Like, it's Orcs, and it has this much guard. This team is an absolute horrendous team to play against, and it's also Sir Sebstar. But yeah, like, this is really funny. I think I've only seen him use it once, but I haven't watched a lot of his games. Especially since it's complete now with Sneaky Get Dirty player. But yeah, full yuck. Disgusting. Hope it's not in my group. Gonna have to play him at some point this season because he's a good coach and he's in the top half. And then the team we haven't seen in this group is beautiful nobles. Beautiful overpriced nobles with strength movement. Blitzer called overpriced. Mwah. Did he random Pile Driver? I think he may have. Let's have a look. A Blitzer is what? Blitzer is... God. 60? No. Blitzer is 80k straight out of the box. So that would be 40, 60. It has to be random. Yeah. No. 60. He did not. No, he bought it. Yeah, so this should be 80k on top of that. So... one of his skills is random. It has to be. He wouldn't have random... Like, this was the first skill on it. It has to be. Because otherwise it'd be, like... Because it's 80k plus 40, 60, 80. It should be 160, if not. So that has to be... Because he wouldn't have random this. This came after Sneaky Get. Like, it was definitely this order he took him in. So, yeah. There you go. Yeah, no, that's alright, Vice. Yeah, so, you know, it's a fun piece. We thought it was going to be a fun Havoc, because at the point where he rolled this, he's like, I'm not going to take guard on any of my orcs. Then now look at his fucking team. Disgusting lies. All right. Well, never trust an orc coach. Yeah, especially Seb. Never trust Seb. Let's have a look. I guess since peeps are here, let's have a quick look. I'll see if I can get up the standings for people who are interested as well. Let's have a look-see doodles. Gotta press the right button, make sure that I'm not doxing myself. Yay! Alright. So, BigO Premier Edition, which we just saw, that puts BRUTALMATT into second place. So, we're still waiting on Synergy versus Noctifer. Synergy can, with a win, pop himself up to 6 points, which is going to displace Mr. Buzz. So Buzz and Synergy can do a switcheroony. But as it is, we've got these coaches versus and these coaches versus each other for that one. It's probably Noctis has been having a mess season, so it's probably worth guessing that Synergy's probably going to win this one. If like the bad luck keeps running with the Foot Clan. And then looking at Fresh Division, which is all sorted out, we've got Amber, Tree, Liam, Squirrel, Knights, Fires, BB Nut, and Werehawk all going into this, which with Kokai, Amon, Miwash, Monster, Boomer, Aussie, Madai, Morka. That's not taking into account any direct ties, so we're probably going to have to spin a wheel for Werehawk and Kokai because they are even Stevens. And then with these guys, what have we got here? No, we're looking fine with the split here. TD diff changing it as well. So yeah, looking like it's going to be an interesting second round. Luckily for me, unluckily for everyone 9 and below, Striking sits in the bottom half. But no orcs for us, so we get to celebrate. But we also have to verse each other, which every single one of these teams is terrifying in some way. Like Yasmir's murder humans. We saw Seb disgusting guard stack. Coach Wheels is rookie of the season last season in BigO, and he's just got like great wood elves, basic great wood elves. XS is, you know, admin abuse, so you never want to face him. Karnov, Chaos Chosen with the tentacles everywhere. Don't like that for skinks. That's really bad for skinks. And Miss Buzz, if he stays, is a really good pro elf team. Synergy, if he comes up, I won't be facing Synergy because I've already played him. So yeah. Alright, folks. Let's see if anyone else is playing some Blood Bowl real quick and send you over to them if we can. We've got Nerd King Danny. Alright, we're going to send you over to Nerd King Danny. I hope he's cool. I hope he's not a bad person. But he's the only one playing, and there's a ton of people here, so we may as well send. So have a great time. Thanks for hanging out. Follow if you want to see some more Blood Bowl stuff. I stream my games. I stream replays of REBBL games, which are really fun. And I stream live ones, too, like I did just now. Alright, later.
do 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 dum 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 do 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 bum ba bum 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 do 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 bum do bum ba bum bum ba da da dum 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 jim jim dum jim jim dum 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 jim 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 dum yeah 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 wah 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 wee wah 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 wee wah 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 bling. Blong blong, blang bling, bang, bang 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 bang.